Okay, we've got our chicken diced up into 1-inch little cubes, and we've gone ahead and also pre-diced up the onion, which was a quarter onion, the half of green pepper. You can use whatever color pepper you want. Nice big sizes that'll fit in a fork, will stab them really good. And on the green onion, I think we only had like a tablespoon of green onion. And then of course we've got our garlic, yum yum garlic, make you vampire proof. And then we have our ginger. Now I'm not a big fan of ginger, but in this dish, it isn't overpowering, it is wonderful. And then we have a red chili sauce, okay? Make sure you pick out a red chili sauce that doesn't have any added sugar. And this stuff gives a nice kick to it, you'll love it. And then we've gone ahead for the sake of time, and I pre-roasted some cashews. That's a quarter cup of cashews that we just roasted on medium or medium high. If you go with a higher temperature, watch them really quick because they'll burn on you. But that gives them that nice roasted flavor that you'll want in your chicken cashew. So we set those aside, okay? Now I'm using an induction cooktop, and usually it cooks pretty quickly, so you might have to vary your temperature a bit. So we're gonna go ahead and start it right out, and I'm gonna put it on the highest setting. And now they call for canola oil, but I like olive oil and everything, actually extra virgin olive oil, and it asks for 1.5 tablespoons. And there's a 1.5 tablespoons, believe me, okay? Very first thing we want to do is get our chicken cooking. So let's get that going. Love the sound of that. And this is the only thing you do initially is the chicken. Nothing else yet. And so we cook this until it's nearly done, okay? And it shouldn't take too long. Now this whole dish, the first time I did it, it's probably under 10 minutes. And maybe at the most 10 minutes of prep time, but really if you get used to it, 5 minutes of prep time, 10 minutes of cooking, 15 minutes from the time you hit the door. If you've got chicken ready, you're eating a meal. And that's kind of nice. So, you know, this stuff is spitting around quite a bit. So, you know, I have a platter guard, but today I won't use it. You can see what's going on. And we just say cook, 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 everything cooks. And we don't have to go for 100% cooked initially. We want our chicken well cooked, believe me, but initially on this browning, we don't have to have it 100% cooked, because it will cook. We're going to add all these wonderful things here. And let me prepare you. This is good. This is a meal that you could have for your friends who are non-keto people. They would go, oh, they would want the recipe, believe me. Once they found out it was keto, you know, you don't even have to tell them. Once they found out it was keto, they might want to join the keto lifestyle with you. Today was a day of celebration. Hit a milestone. My wife hit a milestone on the keto diet. Can I talk about that? She's down 25 pounds. And how long did it take you? Not very long. How about that? You can chat with her on Facebook. 25 pounds. Now you see that? It's starting to get brown. I want a little browner. I like things crunchy. I like things brown. I like things roasted. But if you got a really hot heat like we have here, you're right here paying attention to it. You don't walk away, answer the phone, turn the water off, whatever. You're right here. Otherwise you're going to ruin your meal. So how long have we been going? Maybe a couple of minutes now. We're starting to get a good browning. I think we can go ahead and do it now. We're going to go ahead and add all these fun things. Okay? Well, let's stick the garlic in first. I love that. Garlic is in, but we need to save that for other ingredients. I'll put the ginger. Oh! And I'll put the green pepper, the green onion, and the yellow onion. I think we're just using yellow onions, not even sweet onions today. And you go ahead and you put the hot sauces right now. And I want to get every bit of that hot sauce. So I'm going to drag my spoon through it and use it to stir up the ingredients right now. Because I like that bite. It's really good. Oops! I have to get my spoon ran off. Okay. Now we're on a pretty high temperature for this. I'd recommend you turn it down a little bit now, but not too much. I was taking it off the extreme. I still have it on 9 setting on an induction. And look at it already. Look at it. Already getting pretty. I mean, it's already getting pretty. It doesn't take that long, like I'm telling you. Why wouldn't people cook like this? Because it makes the keto diet much more enjoyable if you really feel like you're treating yourself. You know, rather than just eating a hunk of cheese or a slice of ham or something, we're going to have a meal here in just a few minutes. Okay, we're going to let that go a little bit here. Once we're sure that, once the onions start to caramelize a little bit, you know, they start getting a little transparent, a little brown on the edges. Once the green pepper starts to get that way, a little brown on the edges in places, we're going to go ahead and add the rest of our ingredients. I better check on those ingredients, make sure we're not going to miss any of them. So give that another minute, and then we'll dump everything else in that we want. And I can go ahead and right now put the salt and pepper in I want. I love fresh black ground pepper. And we've got some of the of that pink salt. I like that a little better than the regular salt. I think just mentally, feel like I'm getting more minerals. Okay, we're about there. Look at that. We don't want to go too much. Now we're getting right to where we want to be. Okay? Now I'm going to set it aside because I don't want to get any more than that right now. Okay? So, I think we got a tablespoon of sesame oil.
At the end.
Well, we're at the end. Okay, a tablespoon of sesame. Well, that goes on the green. You're right. I like this right. We do our tablespoon of soy sauce. And I'll put this back on the heat now. I just did not want that to overcook. And we have a tablespoon of rice wine vinegar. And we can go ahead and add our cashews in now. Our roasted, pre-roasted cashews. Now take a look at the cashews in there. Looks like you're at Benihana's or something, doesn't it? Pretty nice. Only thing I don't see on my table here is my sesame seeds. But that's done right there. We'll go ahead and add our little bit of sesame oil. Gives it a wonderful flavor. And sesame seeds, where they run off the table here. We can sprinkle those on the dish. Okay, here we go. You hungry yet? Yum, yum. Give me some. I want some of this right now. Look at that. Isn't that great? We garnish it. Oh, you're not escaping. I'm telling you. It's all good. Oh, one more there. And the sesame seeds are in the cupboard. And I'm looking for them right now. They're